What's up guys, Comments here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to render Cinema 4D text into a Photoshop background. Excuse my computer today, it has decided to start lagging. It's probably because I have Photoshop, Camtasia, and Cinema 4D all open at the same time. But this is the background that I'm going to be putting Cinema 4D text into. There we go. Couldn't decide on what to say. I'm just going to make a quick text object real quick. If you can follow me, this is also a good way to make text. That's if you can follow me. I'm going to go at my regular pace. Alright, center that up. Choose my font. I'm just going to make it Afghan Graffiti because that looks kind of tight. Don't ask me why I'm making it bigger. I really don't know. Alright, so his colors he requested for me to make his background were red and black. And for these materials, I'm not going to be making any special luminance or color shift or all that other jazzy stuff you see. Just going to make a plain old red and a plain old black. And what I'm going to do here, well, I didn't mean to open that, but pain in my ass. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the text is going to be outlined in black, but the text on the inside is going to be red. So you're going to go up here, your general, make sure it's on full render. Your preset, what I like to do is go to film video, HDV, HDTV, 720, 29.97, and this just sets it on HD. And you're going to come down here to format, make sure it's on PNG, and then check alpha channel. And then come over down here to effect, ambient occlusion, just don't mess with that. And then you're going to click over here on these three dots next to file under the save category, and I'm just gonna put it on desktop because that's an easy place to find it, and I'm gonna name it TKG. You can name it whatever, it doesn't really matter. But after that, you're gonna click on this right here, this render button. Ah, shit. Alright. And it might take a minute for it to render, so I'm just going to sit here for a minute. There will be more tutorials coming soon. I'm just going to wait on a few requests. This was requested by my friends off of Xbox because no one really checks out my YouTube, but that's not a problem. Oh, there is one thing I did forget. Hold on, let me quit this rendering for a second. I did forget this. This right here will just make it look nice. Add a light, and see, it darkens the text and makes it more of a red color, if you understand where I'm coming from. And if you hear any sound effects in my background, it's just I'm spectating my friend on Call of Duty, so just never mind that if you hear that. And we're waiting on this to render. Gonna take a minute because my computer's pretty slow today. There we go, starting to speed up a little. Come on. There you go. Now we're getting somewhere. You can see the little flare in the middle from the light, but that's not a big deal. Overall, it just makes the surroundings more bold and nice looking. So once you're done with that, you can just minimize your Cinema 4D and TKG right there on my desktop. So what I do is I go into this Photoshop, minimize it, take that, and drag it on to your template or layout or whatever you're using. But, well, waiting for my laptop to finish freezing up. Alright, so I'm just gonna scale that down. Twist it. Alright, so oh, don't worry about this little point over here. I just moved that off. It gives it more of a free roam effect, I guess you could say. But I'm just gonna put a text up here in the smoke. Click check up here. And then minimize it again. And drag one more in there. And in certain backgrounds, it'll allow you to put text in the middle right up here, but just for this template and the way it is and the way it's shaded and the layers it has, it's not gonna let me, but I'm not worried about that right this minute. Just gonna move that up to the corner. Don't even care about that. Drag this text over so I can see it. And if you so feel the need, if you know how to make optic flares in Cinema 4D, then you can put an optic flare below your text and it'll flare the side of your layout and it'll look pretty nice. You won't have to use After Effects, so it's always nice taking shortcuts. And right now I'm just trying to twist and turn this, and it's not wanting to twist and turn, so let me bring this back over here and see if it'll Alright, let's just look at this. I want it kind of fading. This is the bad thing about a slow laptop. It likes to lag and skip around. So for programs like, alright, right there, perfect. And that right there is just a basic tutorial on how to render Cinema 4D text into Photoshop backgrounds, or just Photoshop and all. And that's all for today. Comment, rate, subscribe. Maybe 50 likes. That would be amazing, guys. I'm Comments. Peace.